laugh aloud, y'all. Eyes up, but every knee gon' bow, y'all. The spirit moved upon the waters, it got life in it. Let there be a firmament and you put lights in it. Sitting above the waters is your footstool. Every tree yielding fruit, that's that good food. You put lights up in the heavens for season and days. And our years too, we trying to get back to them ways. You put life up in the waters, all the moving creatures. Every heartbeat is yours, y'all, we truly need you. I will forgive us, cause sometimes we take this life for granted. Everything belong to you and you can make it vanish. You're the Alpha and Omega, got every advantage. If you mark iniquities, that ain't nobody standing. Earthquakes, tornadoes, floods, they keep the commandments. The sun and moon is in his order.
Leader, they want to hear from the mayor. If y'all ain't learned that yet. The mayor, not the trustees that don't do nothing, that only run their mouth.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
Every election. So now, because they can't beat me, they got to do this smear campaign to convince public opinion that I'm bad for them.
So you said 2 elections. You were first elected in 2021?
No, 2013 was my first election for trustee. I was a trustee. I sat where they are.
Right.
That's why I know the law.
Council.
Yes.
Elected mayor 2021.
Yes.
Terms 4 years?
Yes.
Okay. Plans to run for re-election?
I'm running for both my seats. And I'm going to win them.
So, and when is the election for Thornton Township?
2025.
So those elections at the same time?
They are.
Bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
I could not be here breathing and be comfortable if I was really as bad as they was making it. You know, nobody could be around me. So for me to be this calm, I must have some kind of inner peace. And my inner peace is knowing that once everybody take the time to really see what type of person I am, you'd be surprised that I stuck around this long.
I have to make the life that I do live as happy as I can and try to do the best with what I have. You know, live the best life I can live, be as happy as I can be. Nothing is perfect for anybody. I don't know.
Boys, I swear, I think I figured it out. You know why they don't want us redneck brothers and sisters and the hood brothers and sisters getting along? You know why? Because we'd be unstoppable. I'm telling you right now, we would shut shit down.
Yes, yes, yes. Let me get on the screen. We will shut shit down. Welcome to Uncensored Enlightenment Talk. Yes, you're here with your host, Grace Levi. Please hit the like button as soon as you're coming in. Tonight is going to be a great night. Oh, we've been waiting for this. And my bad self, let me see, because I want to put a picture of Stephanie Wiedeman up there. That's my favorite girl, especially for tonight. Do y'all think that Tiffany's going to show up tonight? I don't think she's going to show up. I honestly think that she's afraid of this woman right here. Okay? We're going to watch what happens. It's supposed to start in the next 15 to 20 minutes. I usually start really early. Y'all know what I do. But today I had some things going on and I had to attend to the family. Let me make sure that I'm keeping my eye on what I need to while we, do our pre-live. And that is one, we're going to be, I think, trying to stream off of Critical Smoker. So we'll keep our eye on that and then see whoever else is going to be going. Y'all know what to do. Get in my inbox and let me know. Or I'm going to put, also, I'm going to see if Reality Check TV actually go tonight, because this is going to be very interesting. I think everybody going to be up in the building today, so we're not going to have a problem with that one. But while we wait, and hold on one second, one more person. I was calling her Alicia, but her name is Alicia Nichole. She's supposed to, I think she's going to be live as well. But I don't think I'm going to stream her stuff. But I'm going to keep my eye on what's going on with her page as well. But with that goes to say, I don't think that I'm going to do a full live on what happened yesterday with this Rahel. I don't think that I'm going to do a full live, honestly. Hold on. Let me see. Can I put myself on the screen differently? Because we're going to have to do a Lori Lightfoot report 2.0 over here. I'm just going to have to let this play real quick, let the news play, then I'll just give a little bit of commentary behind what I feel about the Lori Lightfoot report. One, I'm going to definitely say I don't need the PowerPoints. You know me, I'll be like, let me see. I don't need to see them. Let's play this real quick while I try to look on my
former Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot released her findings of an investigation into Dalton Mayor Tiffany Hinyard. The new report outlines alleged widespread financial mismanagement in the troubled South suburb.
Our Jermont Terry is live in Dalton, where there was a special town meeting for residents to hear the report's findings, and he joins us now. Jermont.
Joe and Erica, Lightfoot's investigation puts a huge stamp on how money here in Dalton did not have oversight. And when the trustees raised the red flags back in 2021, the investigation reveals Mayor Hinyard and her administration intentionally tried to mislead the public.
Oh my goodness.
A packed house at the Dalton Field House as residents waited anxiously to see what former Mayor Lori Lightfoot uncovered. Nearly a year ago, Dalton trustees hired Lightfoot to figure out where the money was going.
I'm very disappointed.
Anthony Williams is a longtime resident who wanted to hear it firsthand.
Because I didn't know a lot of these things, and I don't think a lot of people in here knew.
The investigation discovered credit card spending was out of control and went unregulated.
The Board of Trustees, in many instances, was not able to even track or see credit card purchases that were being done over the last few years.
From 2022 to 2023, credit card usage jumped to nearly $780,000. Lightfoot could not determine what many of those purchases were for, or if any were for municipal purposes. Lightfoot says she hit many roadblocks from the administration.
There was a concerted, systematic effort on behalf of Mayor Hinyard and others in her administration to hide the true financial condition of the village of Dalton from the trustees and from members of the public.
Much of what's in Lightfoot's final report was mentioned in her preliminary findings from last August.
I actually think it was a waste of taxpayer dollars.
It leaves those running for office and advocating for new change in Dalton to question the overall spending.
The guardians of the finances. Well, that's the whole legislative body, in my opinion. That's not only the mayor, but that's the trustees as well.
Yet current trustees say hiring Lightfoot was necessary to highlight whatever Hinyard was hiding.
The minute that we stopped getting information, we knew that something was wrong. And we've gone through multiple years of trying to find a way to ascertain the information. And that's why Lori's report was essentially critical.
Now, you might recall there was about $40,000 in single spending on Amazon in a day that was previously reported by Lightfoot. Her report shows that Hinyard claims that she made and purchased items for the village skate rink, an ice rink, unfortunately, that has never opened to the public. And while tonight's investigation was eye-opening, we should note that this is not a criminal probe, and Hinyard maintains her innocence in all of this. Reporting live in Dalton, I'm Jermont Terry, CBS News, Chicago.
Yeah, y'all see me over here biting my nails. Listen, the news actually called it out. I'm going to be honest. He was like, the report didn't release much more than the report before. And basically, Lori highlighted everything that has been on the news. She even highlighted the most up-to-date stuff. And it's so weird. And I'm going to have to say it because not many people reported on the school board. She even reported on the Thrasher school board meeting and a lawsuit with Thrasher. And you know, I was the only content creator that really talked about that. I'm just gonna be honest. We read the whole case. We read two Williams and Thrasher that was suing Hinyard because of what she was doing, trying to get Delgado in there. She brung that up. There are so many things she brought up that I'm like, yo, is she watching us? She just tied it up in a bow. So I mean, y'all gotta tell me how y'all feel about that report. I'm trying to be politically correct, but real is real. The news and then called the shit out. The news and called it out. I got my eyes open right now. Hold on one second. Okay, hold up. I got my eyes out. I'm watching Miss Alicia Nichole's live, and I like the fact that she go down there, but it'd be a lot of talking. You know, she talked to her audience and where she has the right to. So if y'all, you know, just giving y'all a heads up, I am watching what's going on in the background while I talk to you guys, as well as I know I'm waiting for Critical Smoker or Reality Check. Somebody to go down there. If not, we're going to get Alicia Nichole's clip and give her shout out, because I know when it's time to get the meeting started, it won't be so much commentary. So back to the Lightfoot report. I'm just going okay. So I'm going to have to give a shout out to Debt Free Dad Attorney Reaction. We're just going to play a little bit of his video, and he said some key things that was needed, honestly, from a legal perspective, to even make this the findings of this case criminal. Okay, but one of the things he said, and I hope I get it in enough time because this was like a little short live, was that Lori Lightfoot doing this investigation, what did he say? He was like, it was like a saber-toothed tiger without any teeth. Yum, 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 yum. And it's true. I was like, yo, this is true, because when you don't have subpoena power, you don't have the power behind the courts, it's hard to compel people to give you things. So what it seemed like is that at the last minute, like even with the first report, it seemed to me, in my opinion, that the accountant gave her information that was pertinent, that allowed her to fill up the first report. And then now we kind of not getting details. Some of the things that I would have thought that I would have loved for her to bring up was details about the CARES Foundation. You know, more the money's in, money's out. Who were the players? How would they, you know, she wanted to educate us about something. How would they go and prosecute them for using the people money and establishing it, highlighting that Keith Freeman was involved. Another thing that really threw me off was her mentioning the Thornton stuff. So I know some people were kind of like, yeah, you know, that's normal. She's going to do that. But I thought it was Dalton that was paying for everything that she can find. So she was kind of mentioning Thornton stuff. And then she was talking about 3 people that wasn't supposed to be hired. And she said it was Carmen, Freeman, and Smith. And it threw me off because I was like, wait, we supposed to be talking about Dalton. You know what I'm saying? Like, what we got going on here. So the mixture of that kind of threw me off. But then you throw those 3 under the bus, and I know she mentioned that she hired her boyfriend, but she didn't say she wasn't supposed to hire her boyfriend. Do he have any criminality behind him? She could have found that shit out. I mean, she could find that stuff out. At least help us out with that. What else I really was expecting to hear? Oh my God. Now when she said the $40,000 or the not more than $40,000 that was spent on the ice skating ring, and that kind of coincide, I was like, basically you gave Hilliard credibility, because Hilliard said that in the news. I mean, that stupid interview where she was like, yeah, I think $40,000 on this fake ice, the ice that looked trashy. That ice looked terrible. I got Debt Free Dad up there, just all in my stuff real quick, but I'm just talking. But the ice looked trashy and everything. So it's just so many key elements to this report that I just felt like she could have touched bases on that us content creators did not touch base on. I'm just being honest. But I'm gonna let this play just for a second. Let me see. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on, because we should be starting soon too, just before I let this video play. Because we got to hear what he said, because what he said was pretty compelling. Okay. And okay, let's play it for a second. Hold on one second. Let me see. All right, Gonzalez just showed up. So let's just play this for a second. Gonzalez just showed up. I'm keeping my eye on it. Let's listen to Debt Free Dad for 1 second, and he say something very important towards the end.
I'm Marcus Ahead. We talk attorney reactions to current events and trending news. As always, I'm grateful for you all tuning in and supporting the channel. In this video, we are going to dive into the top 5 things that I myself want to see in Lori Lightfoot's final investigative report. I mean, I've been doing this for a while. I've been a defense attorney. I've been a prosecutor. I've been an investigative attorney investigating white collar crimes. But there are some things we need to see to determine, let's just keep it a buck, if the findings of this final report have been worth the $400 an hour that Lori Lightfoot got paid. Now, before we dive in, if you get some value out of this content, I invite you to subscribe to the channel, like, share, comment, and interact. Definitely let me know what you think in the comments below. Now, let's talk a little bit about her preliminary investigation. And preliminary investigations are common. Normally, you get some piece of evidence, whether it's a complaint, whether it's a whistleblower, whether it's some data points that identify anomaly for investigators to start to pull at and dive into. But preliminary investigations are solely for the purpose of finding out, one, if there is a credible allegation of fraud. So we get a referral, we get a whistleblower, we find some data that shows something shady, we do a preliminary investigation, and we kind of get more granularity that, something shady did go on.
And that was Lori Lightfoot first one was supposed to be, okay? Now we supposed to be getting something a little bit different in this second one. I started cracking up because I think we do need some of that money back. One of the residents said, I hope they don't bill more than 3 hours, the hours that she presented her case. I said, oh my God, let's finish listening.
Now we have a credible allegation of fraud that we can dive wholeheartedly into and investigate.
File free in the app by 2/18. When you switch to TurboTax, do it yourself.
Sorry, y'all. And my computer freezing up.
So the top 5 things that I need to see to make sure that this investigation was worth the probably tens of thousands of dollars that were spent in paying Lori Lightfoot $400 an hour. Number 5 is, was Tiffany Henyard provided a copy of this final report before it's released to the public? I know what y'all think.
We're gonna move forward on that because that's just the buffer of the system that do that BS. They're gonna give the person, the victor, a copy of the report so they could kind of talk about it and try to clean it up. We don't want to hear that. Well, I understand what you're saying, but we ain't giving her no room. And it looked like Lori probably did it anyway because that report was weak. I'm just gonna say it. It's a little bit Lightfoot.
Number 4, I need for one of 2 reasons. One is good, the other one is goofy shit. The good reason is we're providing you a copy of this final report just so you have visibility of what we're about to hit you over the head with. That's what it should be. Oftentimes what it is, hey, Mayor, Governor, we're investigating you. And as the IG, I may have been appointed by you. So I'm going to give you a copy of this report so you can look at it and let me know if you see any language massaging that you want to do.
Do y'all think that happened possibly? Did he make a prediction? Do you think that happened?
Make it more palatable before we release it to the public. Hopefully it's not that. Hopefully it's the former and not the latter. That's number 5. Number 4, I need the details. Lori Lightfoot's preliminary investigation really told us what we already knew, that money was an issue, that it was being spent inappropriately. All she did was tell us where it was being spent, but not the details. And a final report of investigation needs to have specificity. I need to know it was spent where. I needed to know it was spent on what. I need to know what cards was used to make that purchase. I need to know who the authorizing person was for that card. That's number 4. You need to provide the details because we're going to talk a little bit later on about where this investigative report needs to go if it was done right or if it was done correctly or if it was done well. And I'm going to give Lori Lightfoot the benefit of the doubt. Hey, I know a lot of people complain about her when she was the mayor, but she was a federal prosecutor for a long time. So I think this is stuff that she should know how to do. But remember, one of the things that I said may be a problem. It may cause this investigative final report to lack details. Lori Lightfoot does not have any subpoena power. So what reason is there for Tiffany Henyard and her staff to provide Lori Lightfoot with any information when they don't have it?
And I want to say this, and I'm going to reiterate it again because I said it to my favorite resident. At the beginning, I was the only one that said Lori Lightfoot did not have subpoena power, and people felt the way about me. This is what made people felt a way about me. Hint, hint, started the drama. This was one of the first things I said. And someone came and counteract what I said on they live and was like, yo, believe in Lori Lightfoot. It don't matter about the subpoena power. They were getting at me. This was before I went down to Illinois. So I just got to throw a little bit of the mess out there because it made people hate me when I said it. But I don't want y'all to hate him because he's telling the truth. I said this months ago. Let's go. I got my eyes on what's going on in the meeting too, y'all. It didn't start yet.
Have to. Now, they could have potentially went to another source and could also let the investigators know that, hey, this person was cooperative, but without any subpoena power, you're like a saber-toothed tiger without any teeth. It's kind of, gummy bear action on some gummy shit.
And we're going to start right there. Shout out to you. I want y'all to go to check out Debt Free Dad Attorney Reaction, where y'all going to get some legal advice from someone who is actually in the field. When I say, woo, let's get this off the screen. We're going to Alicia Nichole page. Look who's in the fucking building. Oh shit, Tiffany came in there hot. She came in there with her high heel shoes. Oh damn!
Yeah, I knew she
Shout
was
out
showing.
to Alicia
Yeah.
Nichole.
I knew when they locked us out and had us out there in the cold,
Oh
she was showing up.
damn! This about to
That's
be.
how much she care about the residents. I know.
Shout out to the residents that are down there right now. Alicia Nichole. I was calling her. They said Alicia Nichole. So I'm sorry, y'all, and I'm bad with names, but I want to give her a shout out. We're gonna be using her content until if we could, see if we use somebody else. I hope she don't get upset with us. I think everybody's okay. With that goes to say, Tiffany's in the fucking building. Wait, where is Stephanie? I want Stephanie to sit right next to Tiffany. That's what the hell I want to. Wait.
Oh, I didn't interview with her.
I'm so excited.
That. I'm sorry. You did. You saw that. Well, hey, I didn't say anything. Everything was what came out of her mouth. No one can say I'm spewing anything. DWC. Okay.
I'm gonna put Alicia Nichole page again in our description and also in the comments. She has a Facebook and YouTube page, as I mentioned prior. Yes. Oh, there goes Stephanie. That's Stephanie in the corner. You ain't gotta sit by Carlisa. Sit next to Tiffany.
Sorry,
She's like, nah, she ain't gonna try to get me locked up. Tiffany gonna put the curls in her hair today. Ooh, this about to be good.
Sorry, hold on. I'm doing something with my hand.
I'm talking just as much as Miss Nichole. Let's go. Y'all ready for this? Oh, I forgot to put the agenda up. Let's mute.
Oh no, she's so mad. Stephanie's there.
All right, good evening, everybody. Thank you guys for coming out. First and foremost, I want to start off by saying congratulations to our new trustee. So congratulations, welcome to the board.
Yes, Stephanie! Woo! Woo!
So I do want to say I'm glad we do have an official quorum. Everyone's here. I hope and pray we get business accomplished this evening. Therefore, we can reopen Thornton Township, the services, especially for the seniors and the veterans, as relates to transportation and also the GA department, whereas you can enter this building without having any issues. So that's my hope and prayer for this evening. I would like to call to order the meeting of Thornton Township. Today is January 28, 2025. The time is 6:12 p.m. Please call the roll.
Trustee Gonzalez. Present. Trustee Gray Everett. Trustee Carlisle. Present. Trustee Supervisor Hilliard.
Present. If we will all stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag
Of the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Next, we have approval of the minutes. Is there a motion to approve the minutes of the special board meeting for December 20th, 2024 at 12:30 p.m.? Is there a motion? Is there a second? Is there a motion and a second? Please call the roll.
Trustee Gray Everett. Trustee Carlisle.
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez.
Yes.
Trustee Wiedeman. Supervisor Hilliard.
Yes.
Motion passed.
Next on the agenda is approval of bills. Is there a motion to approve the general fund? Is there a second?
I have an amended motion.
Uh-oh.
All right. I'll do the amended motion. Is there a second to approve the bills? I'll second. Any discussion?
Yes, I have an amended motion.
All right.
Thank you.
You got a second on the amended motion. Is there a second for her to amend the motion? All right.
For the amended motion, yes, second.
She already seconded. Okay. All right, go ahead.
So this is for the general fund, asking to remove item 276, which is JM Sales, 293 OKK Trading. Also 300 for Southland RCM Communication, 301 for Southland RCM Communication, 302 Southland RCM Communication. And the other two, I got the answer to the question, so they are fine to stay in the bill list.
All right, and why are you removing the communications?
That vendor knows about the image ordinance, and most of the items that were done weren't in compliance, and so we would still like to see the items that were created by this vendor to make sure they were in compliance with the image ordinance.
Okay, so if you felt something wasn't in compliance, y'all had these bills for quite some time.
We go with
I think
this.
we should have got that squared away before we got here, because people been waiting on their money for over 90 days. And I just think that's unfair to get to a board meeting finally and be able to approve bills without real justification of why we're not moving forward with approving the bill. So I want to make that for the record. I still think you guys should pay everybody due to the fact of not having board meetings. I think everyone's entitled to their money, and then moving forward, make sure you check everything before we get to a meeting. So y'all not taking vendors out and not paying people because they waited quite some time. All right, any more discussion? All right, call roll.
Nobody's gonna talk.
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gray Everett? Trustee Wiedemann?
You know what to say.
Trustee Gonzalez? Supervisor Henry?
Yes.
Motion passed.
All right, next on the agenda is there a motion to approve the general assistance fund? All right, is there a second?
I would like to make an amendment motion for this fund as well.
All right.
Second.
The motion is to,
You should just state what the motion is.
so yeah, to remove, a select fuel vehicle.
To what?
She wants to remove.
Looking at her like she
Okay.
got 4 heads.
All right, so number 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 are all clicks in. These are all credit card bills, but these are already paid, but we would like to see what communication was sent out to the residents. Also, 74, 75, and 76. Again, we just want to make sure that the image ordinance is being complied with, and we did reach out to the attorney asking if they could give a written, just to let us know whether or not GA falls under this image ordinance, and if it does, then we want to make sure that, you know, it's in compliance, and if not, then we'll vote to move these bills forward. We're just waiting on the attorney to reply.
All right, again, I reinstate what I stated earlier. You guys had ample time to make sure you get checks and balances. We have not had board meetings. For the call people, checked out whatever information you wanted to know before we got here, and taking people off of the bills list. People have waited over again 90 days to get paid, and I just think that every vendor is entitled to their money. Whether you have a difference of opinions today, you had time to call and check it out before we got here and not pay someone once again. So that's for the record. All right, any more discussion? All right, call her.
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Wiedemann?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez? Yes. Trustee Gray Everett? Supervisor Henry?
Yes.
Motion passed.
Next, is there a motion to approve the road and bridge fund?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
The motion is second. Any discussion? Call her.
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez? Yes. Trustee Gray Everett? Trustee Wiedemann? Supervisor Henry?
Yes.
Motion passed.
All right, so I want to thank everybody for paying the bills, so now vendors can continue with services here in Thornton Township, especially our food department for your food boxes. So thank you so much. Next on the agenda is other business. Is there a motion to approve supervisors 100% property tax refund for all?
We know that's it.
Thornton Township? Is there a motion?
What?
Is there a second? I second.
Wait a
Any
minute.
discussion? Call the roll.
Okay, I'm sorry, I missed.
Trustee Gray Everett?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez? No. Trustee Carlisle?
No.
Trustee Wiedeman? Supervisor Henry?
Yes.
Motion failed.
Yes, yes, yes. Woo!
I receive a refund of your own property tax money.
We don't trust you with it. Right. She want to skim off the top of it.
No. It hurts my heart.
Gosh.
I won't say hard, because I never hurt my heart.
Yes, you do.
This here, which is coming to meetings and show up for the people, right? So it saddens my heart because people really are hurting in Thornton Township. People really needed a refund.
Oh my God. That wasn't going to do nothing.
Me and Nicole said the same thing. Why do we got to hear her song and dance? Move on to the next thing.
Now we're done.
Paid into was going to be given back to you. So if you paid $50, you get $50. If you paid $200, you get $200 back. Whatever our portion is for Township. Because I know that everybody that I spoke to claimed that they need some kind of relief, and that was our way of giving some type of relief to the residents of Township. The price tag on that is $2 million that we was refunded from our general assistance fund, which we do have. We have over $4 million surplus, and I'll make sure y'all get that in that account. And we wanted to give half of that back to the community who so desperately needs it. So maybe next time I'm gonna keep putting on the agenda, until hopefully somebody up here say they really want to help the residents of Thornton Township. So that's the purpose of the property tax refund. Whereas in the past, they used to pick and choose who they want to give it to. I think everybody is entitled to the refund. So with no discrimination, no pick who you know or who you like. It's every single homeowner in Thornton Township was entitled to that refund and would have received that refund right away. So I just want to make sure there's some clarity out there because there's never no clarity as relates to what we're doing. All right, next. Is there a motion to approve bonuses for all Thornton Township employees? Is there a motion? Is there a second? Is there a motion and a second? Any discussion? All right, go ahead.
So before we take a vote on this, I want to just kind of address the employees. When I tell you that, for me, this is definitely a discussion that I would like to keep on the table. I just feel like we need to get through budgets first, make sure that the financials are where we need them to be able to do this stuff. So when I tell you that my vote tonight does not reflect conversations moving forward, I mean that.
All right. Any more discussion?
No.
All right, call the roll.
Trustee Gray Everett? Trustee Wiedeman?
No.
Trustee Carlisle?
No.
Trustee Gonzalez?
No.
Supervisor Henry?
Definitely yes.
Motion failed.
All right. So let me explain to you.
Oh,
why
gosh.
we're
See, y'all, this be hard. You always say be quiet. I get tired of this shit.
So you don't want to be let you close your ears. So as I'm trying to explain to those that do want to listen, hear a different narrative than just the one before you, I would like residents to understand what just happened. Employees have been asking for bonuses for years here in Thornton Township. I do know that some employees, when Frank Zuccarelli was here, did receive bonuses, and he just picked whatever price or total that he wanted to give to those that, of course, he liked, love, or whatever, right? But us here at Thornton Township, we wanted everybody to benefit from a bonus that they really, really need. As you can see or saw, in the last 90 days, the board has been gridlocked, have not been showing up to board meetings. And when I say not showing up, I'm speaking of two trustees, Trustee Carmen, Trustee.
Here she go with this. Right.
Cannot take care of any of the business that needed to be taken care of. Such as give the employees some type of relief. A lot of them have issues, have problems, and are struggling financially. So we wanted to give them some type of relief. We wanted to give them bonuses just to help them over the hump. We have surplus. So there's no reason why we should not be able to afford a bonus for all of our staff. And it's not just our people, it's every single person here that works for Township will get a bonus. And that's what I'm going to continue to fight for, strive for, and I hope and pray that this board will have a change of heart and will give the bonus to the employees.
This is when you wish you had Frank, Cooking with Frank ad-lib. And he say, shut the fuck up. I'm sorry.
So they have been without work, without income for 2 weeks. So this would have gave them some type of relief to catch up with their bills, their mortgages, their rent, their car note, their kids for daycare. It's all type of things that we hear.
A one-time bonus is not going to satisfy people. They need a raise, but you need to start spending the damn money, Henry. She just running her damn mouth. This is tokenism. She's still running it. Ugh.
Next on the agenda, and that's for the record. Next on the agenda is the approval of the forensic audit proposal submitted by EPA. Is there a motion? Is there a second? Okay, a motion is second. Any discussion? Call the roll.
Trustee Wiedeman. Trustee Carlisle. Trustee Gray Everett.
Why?
Trustee Gonzalez. Supervisor Henry.
Definitely yes.
Motion failed.
So again, as we go through the motion, I just want you to understand what's before you once again. This is something that myself, Trustee Carmen, and Trustee Chris all voted for. We voted to do a forensic audit of credit cards used by Carmen and Keith Freeman.
You remember that she tricked them into doing one for Carmen and Keith Freeman only? Then she did all that wordplay and they got confused. It's like, okay, she'll talk you into shit. And they didn't even know that they was just doing it for Carmen and Keith Freeman only. This is the fuck you talking about.
But yet they're saying no to moving forward so the actual investigation can take its place. We did do the proper channels as it relates to put it in the paper, put it out for bid, things of that nature. And now we're here at this time trying to move forward. And just like y'all see them voting today, it could have came at every single board meeting, did exactly what they're doing today, which is vote no. It could have voted no, and we would have voted yes, right? And it would not have passed. The township not have to become gridlocked without insurance, without services to you residents. All the two trustees had to do is just show up to a meeting and vote no, and we would have voted yes, and then it would have died. Just so you understand. Okay, guys, if you could, thank you. If it would have been 2-2, it would have died. And we could have kept moving forward with township business. I just want to make sure you understand and don't know what's going on before you. So that's that.
A 2-2 dying ain't moving forward with township business, you dodo bird.
Asked on 9.
It wasn't gonna die.
And I agree with it. But we also agreed to another forensic audit on 3 years of each department. Why wasn't that ever submitted?
So if you had that question, you could have asked. Well, I'm asking.
Oh my God. Oh, wait.
And I did email. I emailed months ago, and I never got a response. So I'm asking now.
People tend to put up smoke signals as it relates to the question before you. The question before you is on the agenda for approval, and all you have to do is approve. If people have questions about anything else, it has nothing to do with what's before you.
Oh my gosh.
To investigate Carmen Carlisle for the credit cards that she had. That's what it's for. That's what it's for. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to.
She a fucking child. Let's go.
No, but before you said yes, you said, I'm transparent. I'm gonna vote. So vote and let's move forward. So the company
I am transparent.
Hold on,
One thing I don't
you don't
do
have
is
to
to trust you or keep trusting. Resubmit this and send it out to people for the board. I don't trust your administration.
And we don't trust you. So that's why we're doing that.
No, we don't trust you. We don't trust
Move on, y'all. That's why these meetings be long and drawn out. I want to. It's enough. Move the hell on here, then shut the hell up. Sorry, y'all. Let me drink my coffee. It's so hot I can't sip it. Maybe I can relax. She is fucking with my nerves.
Just so we are crystal clear of what happened. If I would have said no, guess what? It would not have passed. So that's again another reason I'm saying they should have came to every single board meeting because you have to have 3 confirmed votes for anything to pass before attachment as you see before you. That's why you don't have any bonuses. Because we don't say no, 2 of us said yes. It's the same concept. There was no reason for us to have our doors locked and shut down because people could not get out of their personal feelings and come to a board meeting. And that is the truth. period. Next, moving on. Next, is there a motion to approve IT and Civil Services Department?
I was gonna have the last word.
Day-to-day operations. Is there a motion?
You said it. Miss Nicole is my co-host today because I agree with what she's saying. Her ad libs. We are on the same page. Shut up, Henry.
Any discussion? All right, call.
What we voting on?
Trustee Wiedemann. Trustee Gray Everett.
For the IT.
Trustee Carlisle.
To receive a credit
Trustee
card.
Gonzalez. Supervisor Henry.
Definitely yes.
Motion failed.
She mad.
No credit card for you, girl.
So you don't go out with this information. IT definitely needs a credit card here at Thornton Township. There's a lot of services that went down, little do people know, in IT. And the sad part about it is we had no way to kind of make them whole because people weren't coming to board meetings. So things was crashing and employees couldn't do their job. It was days where we was just here, meaning staff. So it's a lot of issues that you don't know about that we try to complete and fix. But if people are so stubborn and don't want to give people the right tools to run their operation, and this is what you get. So I just pray that people understand this is a business, no matter how you look at it, and you must run it as a business.
Oh, God.
So in the business, you need the proper.
See how she care about your community? She said this is a business. She don't give a fuck. She sounds just like Trump. This is a business. No, this is people's life. Oh, she make me mad. Shut the hell up. No credit cards for you, girlie.
They all been here, and what I love about each person having their own car is that they are accountable for what they use in that particular department. So I just want to make sure everybody understands the why for IT and the why for senior service. So that's it. That's all.
Supervisor, can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So I just want to be clear to the department heads that she's speaking of, that it's not at all that I don't trust you guys. I absolutely do trust you guys. I don't trust the person in charge to take accountability for anything else. Just know that when she sits up here telling you that you guys are at fault for this, that is not why I voted the way I did.
No, you ain't gonna argue with that.
Credit card, let me just go a little further for those that didn't graduate from high school.
Oh my God. Ooh. See, y'all want us to be quiet. That's how she talk. That's how she talk.
The quietest I ever. Vivian in my damn life. Vivian quiet than a motherfucker. Good job, Vivian. She over there like, Jesus Lord. Good job, Vivian. Quiet like. Let me see if Vivian can make it. Let's see if Vivian can make it the whole time without cursing Henry out. Look at her, she's shaking. Look at Vivian. Like, I'm looking at shit.
Chad ain't playing.
And that's what it's all about.
The question is, when are you going to be responsible?
Ooh.
You vote for the stuff. Stop running from it. Stop hiding from it. Stop. You gotta stop.
I have another comment.
Is there a motion?
Supervisor, I have another comment. So what you're saying might be true.
Chaos. I'm over here like Vivian in my chair shaking and shit.
You gotta stop it. Insulting the resident.
All right, it's been motion.
You are here because of us.
Supervisor Gray Everett, Trustee Gray Everett.
Oh my God. Woo. What a Freudian slip.
That's fine. They're voting on the bridges and an appropriation ordinance right now. It's so loud you can't hear him, but this gonna pass.
Trustee Carlisle. Trustee Wiedeman.
You good. You good. You good.
Supervisor Henry. That's BS. Motion failed.
She don't like that.
2024/2025 budget and appropriation ordinance 24-010 for Thornton Township General Fund. Is there a motion?
Oh, maybe that was
motion.
That was the credit card that just fell. This one is the next one for the bridges.
24-10 Thornton Township General Fund. Our motion. Is there a second? It's been motion and second. Any discussion? Call roll.
This gonna pass.
Trustee Gray Everett. Trustee Gonzalez.
No. What the hell?
Trustee Carlisle.
What you got going on?
Trustee Wiedeman. No. Supervisor Henry. Definitely yes. Motion failed.
Her motions keep failing.
Budgets have not been passed. We over a year now without a budget here at Thornton Township. They had budgets forever in advance. And we should have passed a budget because we're now on the second budget, which is we'll be doing it next month or so. So I just want to point out to y'all how things have being created like at Thornton Township. We kind of need to have the bills because right now, as you can see, the business is being handled by people that don't want to move township government forward. So next on the agenda, is there a motion? So at 7, 8, 7 and 8, we already passed these two. We did. That's the ones we voted on.
Yeah.
We did.
No, they didn't. No, we didn't. Not now.
So again, let me refresh your memory. This is why I always say, let me
Okay, let you educate, huh? Yeah, I got my shirt on too.
No, and they don't read, so let me read it for you.
It's different.
Okay, on September 24,
Couldn't see it, but
2024, right? We, myself, Trustee Carmen, and Trustee Chris voted to investigate every single department in Thornton Township. So to place this on the agenda again, to act like you basically are targeting certain departments when we said, oh.
She's lying. She's lying. Carmen just said that one was never put on to be approved. The one that was for everybody. The one that was approved was the one for Carmen and Keith Freeman. These two that they trying to approve is for everybody. This bitch about to try to play mind fuckery with people. That's what Kenya trying to do right now. I'm looking at the agenda. She's playing games.
Of the departments will be investigated. There's no need to reapprove something that's already approved. And that's what you do it already approved. So approve it again to do what? It's already approved. This is the dates, this is the minutes. Y'all can FOIA it, look it up, take a picture.
You don't come out with the FOIA.
That's why I was saying. Okay, so moving on.
Can't hear you. I can't hear you. Microphone, please. She's saying that the agenda they voted on for 10 years. With 10 years, the 3-year audit. Right. Yeah. Yeah. And then yeah. Right. So she's trying to slip it through.
They heard exactly. They know what she tried to do.
Her question was,
Kenya try to slip it through real quick.
can they vote on?
let the lawyer answer.
He said they can't.
Yes, these
Exactly.
two items are very specific matters that can be voted on. They are properly on the agenda, and they can certainly be voted on with a motion and a second, followed by discussion and a roll call vote.
Thank you.
Now, why she say something, trying to contradict
All
the
right,
attorney.
so as I was stating, that's already approved, regardless of voting on it or not, it's already approved. So he said.
He just ignored the attorney. He said that they can vote on this because he know that it's different. This broad, oh.
On the agenda was already approved. So doing it again makes no sense. But I just like to point out how people target certain departments and certain people. It's all that is because it's all together as a whole that we're going to investigate every single department at Thornton Township. So I just want to clear that up.
So I will not be voting again for this, because I already.
The attorney said we can
Hold
vote on
on,
it.
trustee. Y'all gotta learn my rules of order. I did not give you the floor. Like, stop. On September 24th, 2024, we voted for every single department to be investigated in the Thornton Township. Just so we crystal clear. Everybody here, Madam Chair, on what it will be and what it is.
Attorney, can we end the debate and call the roll?
We're going to call the roll.
You are the roll. What's wrong with y'all? Motion, I do that. That you're talking about. So I just want to make sure.
Sure, call the roll, please.
Motion to end debate and call the roll.
All right.
Second.
Second. Robert rules of order.
September 24th, 2024.
Thank you, attorney. Let him educate you. He just said no discussion.
Trustee Gonzalez. Trustee Gonzalez.
Yes.
Trustee Gray Everett. Trustee Carlisle.
Yes.
Trustee Wiedeman.
Yes.
Supervisor Henry.
No.
You in trouble, Darlene. You in trouble.
Only motion to end discussion.
Correct, so discussion is ended, so the very next procedure is to have a roll call vote with respect to the matter.
Trustee Gonzalez said vote on item 7.
You trumped that with your motion to stop discussion. So that's
So
all.
I motion to vote on 7, 8, and 9.
Thank you.
Second.
So just so you understand what they're voting.
She the one that don't understand.
So what she made a motion for was
7, 8, and 9. Y'all can screenshot.
These guys, we had a board meeting.
They're ridiculous. Y'all know what's going on right now. 7, 8, and 9. They are different. Hold on, but about the forensic audit and an employee as well. We're gonna.
And the other item was discussion and possible action to retain an independent investigator or employee. Those are the 3 items, so you understand when she said 7, 8, and 9, you know what it is in the record. Go ahead. So they voted on 7, 8, and 9. I just read 7, 8, and 9 into the record. So that's what they motioned on. They got to say that. So you motion to.
No, we're currently only on item number 7. There was a motion to close debate. That was approved. And now the clerk should do the roll call with respect to approval of item number 7.
Okay. She don't want to listen to the attorney.
She motioned for 7, 8, and 9 is what she said.
But that's incorrect. The matter is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now she's trying to tell Darlene Gray how to vote.
All right.
She's trying to tell Darlene, asking for directions on how to vote.
We're going to do a single vote on number 7.
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez.
Yes.
Trustee Carlisle.
Yes.
Stop coercing her. Stop
Trustee
coaching
Wiedemann.
her.
Trustee.
Stop
Gray Everett.
coaching her.
Now she can't even answer until she checked with Tiffany.
Stop coaching her. Stop coaching her.
Jen telling her to go lay down. She needs to. Yes.
Vivian making it. She quiet, y'all.
The only one in the room she can educate. The only one. So what's your answer?
Supervisor Henry. No. Motion passed.
Ah, yes.
So if y'all don't know, that was the motion for the audit for everybody. We're gonna go over this. It's 7 and 8 should have been bundled together.
Trustee Wiedeman.
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez.
Yes. It's not a fast talk.
Trustee Garlow.
Yes.
Trustee Gray Everett. Supervisor Henry. No. Motion passed.
Yes.
Is there a motion to approve number 9?
She talks so fast.
She mad.
She mad.
Is there a second? Second. All right, is there a motion second? Any discussion? Who motion? I can't hear. Trustee Carlisle.
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez.
Yes.
Trustee Gray Everett. No. Trustee Wiedeman.
Yes.
Supervisor Henry. Definitely not. Motion passed.
Yes.
Is there a motion for number 10? Is there a motion?
Approve, amended.
That's fucked up. She trying to.
I'll make a motion.
Is there a second?
To
I got
approve the board meeting.
It's going fast.
calendar.
I'll go back over this. She trying not to read this to you, the people.
So on
Number
the
10.
dates for the board meeting, the second board meeting in
Number 10.
February falls on the 25th, which
No.
It's election day.
What it was on the last holiday calendar, usually we have elections off because they hold the elections down here, but we don't have a primary on February 25th, so the township will be open.
but will we have a board meeting?
Yes. Is that election day?
Yeah, it is. A
Oh.
very important one.
So can we vote to change it to the 24th?
It is election, not for her.
The 25th is a regular scheduled board meeting. What is your suggestion of changing the date?
This is trustee.
I have the 20.
Go ahead.
I was hoping the 24th.
Mhm.
Well, let's do the 26th.
The day after she moves.
Yeah, that'd be.
Which day, is it 24th, 26th? So
The
20.
day after she moves.
The 24th.
The calendar. They updating the calendar. And if y'all don't know, number 7 and 8 was approved for the audit for every department. And number 9, it had, hold on.
Procedurally, Trustee Wiedemann, you could do a motion to amend the calendar to change February 25th to February 24th. If there's a second to that motion, then there could be a roll call vote with respect to that change.
Thank you.
Okay,
Tiffany mad at her lawyer.
The board meeting on February 25th to February 24th.
And that's not her lawyer, that's the town lawyer. So he's doing his job tonight.
Trustee Wiedemann? Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Gray Everett? Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Supervisor Henry? No. Motion passed.
Why'd she go so fast when she
We
lose?
still need to vote to approve the calendar in its entirety.
Right.
Why's she in a rush?
I'll just do the roll call.
Listen to the attorney, Tiffany.
Motion.
He has a college degree.
I wish I want to see if somebody else is on. I'm glad we're using Miss Hill, Nicole. But I want to. I can't hear everything they're saying.
I ain't telling her
We're
nothing.
just doing,
Y'all can tell her.
revising it because of that
This is on
February
the
25th
YouTube side.
incorrect date. But it was, the calendar was approved
last, whenever we
I'll
met.
stay around after executive session.
Well, there was a motion to approve the amended calendar, that was seconded, and then there was a motion to amend that.
All right.
She mad. She's so mad. She is mad.
Did we get a first and did we get a?
I motion.
Okay. All right. Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Wiedeman? Trustee Gray Everett?
There she goes. She's trying to get advice on how to vote.
Stop coaching. Stop coaching.
Yes. Okay. Supervisor Henry?
No. All right.
Motion passed.
Next on the agenda is resolution, proclamations, and ordinances. Is there a motion to ordinance number 24-013, general fund and general assistance fund tax levy works? Is there a motion?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Call roll.
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Gray Everett? Trustee Wiedeman?
Yes.
Supervisor Henry?
No.
Motion passed.
Trustee Darlene gonna be in trouble.
The tax levy, as you guys know, if people follow how business owner operate, you normally will pass your budget and then pass the tax levy. What just happened before you, people raise your property taxes. People have just did something and you yes and no and I great. But you should ask questions so you understand what happened.
We don't get answers.
What happened is they should have made sure they told you how they allocated the funds and where it's going to go before they pass the tax levy. I said this at the last meeting when they tried to do it before. I'm saying it
You don't tell us how you gonna allocate no damn funds. Shut up.
again for those that do to supervisors. So I just want you to understand where we are as relates to a tax levy. So your tax levy has been increased here at Thornton Township, and we do not have a budget as relates to the difference and where it's going to go because they didn't budget first. They passed the levy before they budget. So they're doing it backwards. You pass the budget first, and then you go through the tax levy. But we didn't do that. So I just want to point that out. That's for the record. Next on the agenda, is there a motion?
Right. That's what it is.
Okay, next on the agenda, is there a motion to adopt resolution?
Her little mask came
for
off.
Jesse?
Check that mug out.
Is there a motion?
Motion.
She put it right back on when she saw me filming.
Call roll.
Trustee Gray Everett? Trustee Gonzalez? Trustee Carlisle?
I'm sorry, I know we're calling a roll, but out of respect for, the assessor, can we read it into record?
Yeah, can we finish the roll call first? Yes. Can we finish?
Yeah, finish roll call.
Trustee Wiedeman? Supervisor Henry?
Yes.
Motion passed.
All right, go ahead, trustee, you can read what you want to record.
We ain't got to deal with this much longer.
She'll be educated.
Resolution in memoriam Jesse Elston. Whereas Thornton Township has received notice of the passing of Jesse Elston, who departed this life on Sunday, December 29th, 2024, at approximately 1:30 a.m. at Ingalls Hospital. And whereas the clerk, supervisor, trustees, elected officials, and employees of Thornton Township wish to extend and convey their collective sincere sympathy to our township assessor, Cassandra Elston. Jesse Elston's family and friends on this sad event, and whereas Jesse Elston, a beloved veteran, father figure who greatly contributed to his community, was well known and valued by many. Born August 1st, 1946 in Chicago, Illinois, to the late Jesse and Corinne Elston, he was the younger of two children, including his sister Jackie Rivera. Jesse, the devoted husband of Assessor Cassandra Elston, beloved father to 8 children, Erica Jackson, Terrell, Jasmine Frowner, Roderick Elston, Anthony Calloway, Kanisha Broom, Erica Abraham, Kelly Ever, Marquette Elston, and one stepdaughter, Yolanda Charis Holbert.
Devil.
He cherished all his children. He will leave behind a legacy of love, leadership, and service that touched so many lives and will forever be remembered. And whereas Jesse Elston was united in marriage in late August of 2018 to Cassandra Holbert Elston, Thornton Township assessor. The wedding was a beautiful celebration of their love and life together. The wedding was attended by many friends and family. Jesse was an important part of Cassandra's campaign for Thornton Township assessor, where he volunteered for her campaign and others. Jesse was close to former Thornton Township supervisor Frank M. Zuccarelli, the former clerk Jacqueline Rivera, his sister. And whereas Jesse Elston, who was kind-hearted to everyone that knew him and sought to be a beacon to the veterans and those in need. He served in the United Navy and received an honorable discharge on January 10, 1969. He was loved and will be missed by all who knew and loved him. And for I know that my Redeemer liveth, and that he shall stand at the latter day upon the earth. And though after my skin worms destroy this body, yet in my flesh shall I see God. Job 19:25-26. Now therefore be it resolved that the clerk, supervisor, trustees, elected officials, and employees of Thornton Township do hereby convey their most sincere sympathy to our township assessor, Cassandra Elston, family and friends of Jesse Elston, by the passage of this resolution in memoriam, and be it further resolved that this resolution be spread upon the records of Thornton Township for all to see, and that a true hard copy thereof be delivered to Jesse Elston's family as a sign of our respect and sympathy. Adopted this 28th day of January, AD 2025.
Yes. Yes. Make sure that anything is said. Yes, Miss Cassandra, yes. Standing ovation. Standing ovation for Cassandra.
Thank you very much. I'd like to thank the board. I want to thank everyone here tonight and also all the residents of Thornton Township for your love, the cards, your prayers, and just your total support. Jesse loved everyone here in Thornton Township. He did his best to show that to everyone. I love you guys. I will always continue to love you. Again, thank you, and God bless you all.
Thank you. Yes. I'll put you on a gift.
Next on the agenda is new business.
Wow.
Are you guys okay with doing a consent agenda for all insurance? Are you okay with that? Okay.
Yes.
Is there a motion to do a consent agenda for items 1 through 5?
Insurance, y'all.
All right, is there a second? Second. Then, motion and second, any discussion? All right, call the roll.
Trustee Gray Everett. Trustee Gonzalez. Trustee Carlisle.
Yes.
Trustee Wiedeman.
Yes.
Supervisor Hilliard.
Yes.
Motion passed.
All right, guys, so now the township will be reopened tomorrow. We will go back to operating our vehicles. All our buses will be up and running, and the building is open for you to come in and get services from the general assistance department, the assessing department, and any other department that's in this building or other buildings. We will also start back up the after-school program, so we will go contact the parents. If you're in the audience, we will sign your kids back up to pick them up starting next week, Monday. They just have to get some structure just so they can operate right away. So I just want to thank you guys for
sign them back up.
Allowing us the opportunity to get it together. So thanks so much, residents, for being patient. Is there a motion to approve 1 through 5? Motion. Is there a second? Is the motion a second? Any discussion? Call it out.
Trustee Carlisle.
Yes.
Trustee Gray Everett. Trustee Wiedeman.
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez.
Yes.
Supervisor Hilliard.
Yes.
Motion passed.
All right. All right.
We got going on, babies. this next part highlight resignation, retirement, termination.
All right, guys, our questions are about closed session. You guys voted on it already on number 9. You guys know we want closed session?
Yes,
Okay. But you know, you voted to already.
one has nothing to do with the other.
Yeah, they voted on.
Let her educate you.
All right, so before we go to closed session, I'm gonna make sure I allow the public to speak, and then we're gonna close session, hopefully it's quick, and then we come back out, and that is it for the evening. I mean,
You would need a vote to change that, right? Attorney, would she need a vote to change the order of the agenda?
I didn't change the order of the agenda.
Yes, you
Yes,
did.
if you're gonna have public comments earlier prior to closed session,
Yeah.
She must got people,
So
plants
they
in
want
here.
y'all to sit here while we go in the back, go back and forth,
Robert rules of order.
For those that do. Normally, the way it works, we normally pause and allow public to speak.
No, she did. She didn't do that last
Sometimes
time.
it's longer than 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 30 minutes. Sometimes it's longer, so that you're not just sitting here waiting. That way, you got to address the board, you got to say what you wanted, and if you wanted to go, you can go. But then we come back, all we do is make a decision on what we talked about in the back, and then we motion to close our meeting. That's how it works. Allow the public to speak first?
No. No.
Y'all know, I'm talking to my boo.
No, we would like to go in closed session. We'll come back. Thank you all for your patience. So
Anybody
much.
else want
Appreciate
to,
you, residents.
She's talking. So rude self.
Go handle it.
Any other trustees?
Oh, yes, go fire those people.
You said you want to do what? So you don't want the public to speak first?
No.
It's according to the agenda. What don't you understand?
Supervisor's report. So guys,
You're going on of order.
No, that's not me. Nobody wants to hear this. She's trying to skip it again. She's so dumb. She tried to skip to supervisor report. First public comment, then supervisor report. But they just said they wanted to do closed session.
motion.
Oh, sorry.
That's a robbery.
She's about to go off on everybody back there.
All right.
Trustee Carlisle?
And
Yes.
I'm sorry, just before the roll call, just to be clear, we're going into closed session for the reasons stated on the agenda. Is that correct?
Yes.
Closed session.
Do we have a motion and a second?
Higher.
Go to closed session? Motion.
I motion.
And who's second?
Gonzalez.
Okay. Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez? Trustee Wiedeman?
Yes.
Trustee Gray Everett? Supervisor Henry? Motion passed.
She don't want to, oh my God.
Closed session,
Oh, wait.
She said no.
7:01.
All right, guys, let's break down what just happened. So we're gonna kind of backtrack. So Hinyard is just a hot damn mess. They have an agenda out here. So according to the agenda, they're supposed to go into closed session and then come back out and address the matters that's in closed session. One of the matters that's in closed session is actually what was number 9 on the agenda, and that is discuss and possible action to retain an independent investigator to investigate employees A and B allegations of misconduct and inappropriate pay. So I don't know who's employee A and B. I have some names that have been thrown at me, but I'm not going to say it till I officially know. So that's what they're supposed to go back there in closed session to talk about. After closed session, according to the agenda, is supposed to be supervisor report, then the public comment, and then adjournment. So basically, she just tried to turn things around and do it in her own way. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to put Alicia Nichole's Facebook and her YouTube under our description, just to give y'all a heads up. That's who live we're using right now. And shout out to her. It's just that she just give a lot of commentary throughout her thing, which she can, and I'm appreciative because that's her clip. We were sounding alike in a lot of it, but some of the things we couldn't hear because she's in the audience, and it's like we could hear the audience screaming and we couldn't hear everything they're saying. But one thing I wanted to say, it was weird while we still wait that Critical Smoker or Dalton Trustee page or what is it, Reality Check TV didn't go live. It's a little weird. I mean, I know Dalton Trustee page don't always catch the Thornton thing, so I'm not going to bank on that. But I'm just so surprised that Critical Smoker or either one didn't go live tonight, and that's just so weird. I don't know. I didn't check Burgundy Blue page, and I'm not aligned with no one. I just, certain people allow people to use their stuff without drama. You see what I'm saying? Y'all been watching me and myself. I've been staying out of the drama because I'm not beat. Nobody moves me as much, and I have a ulterior motive, that is to get Alexis Wilson her justice, and that is to educate the people. You know what I'm saying? Freedom is what we looking for. So with that goes to say, I pick and choose. So I wasn't being funny towards Miss Alicia. I don't want nobody to be like, oh, because you know how they go back like, she said this and she. It's just the fact that I do certain things a certain way, so nobody pull me into no shit. Because when I start to react, everybody be looking for the worst. And sometimes the worst come out. So anyway, moving forward, let's just backtrack. The new business was the insurance. So the insurance got approved. See my face? Tiffany's funky talking about, now we can open the doors. Now we can ride the buses. And it's like, broad. Hold up. And let me see. Oh, I saw some of my favorite guy up here.
I gotta reserve my energy so we can campaign.
Okay. All right. Well, how long have you worked for the? How long did you work for the township? Okay. All right. He don't look a day over 21. But no, so he's experienced, y'all. Don't let that baby
14 years is because he was working under Frank.
face fool you. 14 years is longer than some of us has been on their jobs.
He included his summer work.
And I'm included. But look, let me do a shoe check real quick. Okay.
Oh my God. All right, y'all. I just happened to see my favorite guy up there, like, oh shit, Nate. So y'all already know Nate's back on the ballot. Like I told him before, you should have just keep on campaigning because God had your back. So I just saw that. They still in the background right now. But anyway, they're in closed session. So the insurance went through, as I mentioned, and as y'all saw, all over, she had them buses in the street. So she stay fucking gaslighting. I'm like, yeah, now we can use the buses. We can open the door. Girl, you've been living your best life. Then we kind of backtracking when she talks about the tax levy. The tax levy was passed. To my understanding, what they explained before, they had a little debate about the tax levy versus the budget being passed. And they said that the tax levy can be passed without the budget being passed. And at that time, I recall them saying that the tax levy wasn't increasing, so it shouldn't be a big deal. But this broad, let me put this broad on the damn screen, basically try to throw in the game, you don't know what's going to happen. And they raise your taxes. And the tax levy allegedly did not go up. Allegedly. So we're going to verify that because we still got to deep dive a little bit more into Thornton budget and things that's been going on in the tax levy and the bonds to follow up on the content that we were showing you from the individual investigator. Oh yeah, we got more videos. Okay. I like that guy. Talk about the things that we need to talk about. So the levy was passed. Tiffany tried to gaslight, talking about, yeah, you can't pass a levy without a budget, which is a damn lie. So we definitely know that that's not the truth. Then we're gonna move backwards. And number 10, they were talking about the calendar. Tiffany's so damn petty that I guess I don't know who needed an adjustment of the calendar, but at the end of the day, they picked a new date to change for the other meeting. And I think this has to do with a meeting after the election. And Tiffany was like, no. This was petty. Let me put it on the screen. This the cute picture. This the real picture. Dry ass lips. I'm like, no. Okay? So anyway, that was approved, which was minor. So then 7 and 8, because we talked about 9. 9 is what they're talking about in closed session right now. Anybody, employment is being questioned. We'll talk about that and figure that out. But 8 and 9 was approved, and they bundled 8 and 9 up. And 8 and 9 was actually what we needed to get past. No, I'm sorry, 7 and 8. I do apologize. 7 and 8. 7 and 8 is discussion and possible action to retain an independent investigator to investigate the township outreach. I forgot. When we read this, I told my favorite neighbor, my favorite resident, bam, got him. Let me tell you how God is, okay? So it says discuss and possible action to retain independent investigator to investigate the township outreach department, to include investigations related to outreach department funding, expenditures, contracts, independent contracts for other goods and services, self-employment employees, and management of outreach department and finances. Number 8, discuss a possible action to retain an independent investigator and or forensic audit to audit the investigate use of certain grant money and possible township funds related to township at-risk youth. Oh my fucking God, y'all. You know how God is? God is. You know how God is? I literally just sent the Freedom of Information request to Thornton Township last week asking for this information. Put my right hand to God. When I told my favorite resident, I just wowed out and sent 9 Freedom of Information requests. Oh my God, I got to keep up to with these things. But I sent 2 to Thornton Township, and one of them, because I had to figure, that's one of the things we want to figure out, is what do Kamal actually fucking do? What the programs that he actually run? I have the Freedom of Information request, and I'm waiting for them to get back to me, even though they don't answer yet. I'm sorry. When I saw that in agenda, I was like, you know how God is? Yes. Definitely keeping us on task over here on Uncensored Enlightenment Talk. I said, that's weird as hell. And my favorite resident get a little sick of me, too. I said something about one thing, and she said by the time she got to somewhere, she heard something similar come up about the phrase, the word I was using, the thing we were talking about. And she was like, girl, what the fuck? I was like, you going to be sounding just like my mama. She be aggravated with me because when I talk and it just roll out my mouth, it just come true. So let's pray that Thornton Township actually answers the Freedom of Information request for me, and we can get this information and share whatever we can share with you, because I can't even believe that was on the agenda. When I saw it, I was like, oh, snap. So hopefully they get back to me this week, because I sent a few Freedom of Information requests to Dalton as well. Let me see. They're not back yet. Ooh, they coming back. Hold on. I sent one to Dalton, a few to Dalton as well, and they started to respond. Okay. So we're going to be giving y'all an update too on what's going on with Dalton, the Freedom of Information requests that I have asked for. You know why? Because yeah, they got some protocols that they supposed to have, but guess what? They not abiding by it, and there's no disrespect. Y'all done fucked up giving me the damn right stuff. I mean, if y'all give me the law, I expect y'all to follow it. So once y'all not following, I'm calling y'all the hell out. I'm so sorry. Yo, we got some things to call out. Thank you, Jesus. Let's listen. What's about to happen?
I don't know what.
I'd like a motion to reconvene our board meeting.
So don't see Mr. Moore. Guess we have to call our phone to see what happened.
7:13 p.m.
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez? Yes. Trustee Gray Everett? Trustee Wiedeman?
Yes.
Supervisor Henry?
Yes.
Motion passed.
All right, so next on the agenda is there a motion
Is there action to follow in closed session?
Is there action to file in closed session?
I would like to make a motion to put Kamal Woods and William Moore on administrative.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to get the finger in tonight. Hey.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. You got to get the finger in. Oh.
For the lawsuit.
Oh, wait a minute. I know I got the finger in for
She
this
didn't
one.
get to make the entire motion. Guys, please give us a second. She didn't make the entire motion.
On administrative leave effective immediately.
That's the whole motion. What are y'all talking about? So you know it's paid. So checkmate. Anyway.
It's administrative leave with pay effective immediately.
That's great. Great. Thank you. We can go do some work. Great. All right.
Why with pay?
Second.
Trustee Gonzalez,
Yes.
trustee Wiedeman,
Yes.
trustee Carlisle,
Yes.
trustee Gray Everett, supervisor Henry.
No, and this is
Motion
political
passed.
retaliation, so again, thank you for the lawsuit, and y'all just picked certain individuals, and I didn't come here to do no research, so I appreciate it. Next on the.
She mad.
Well, guys, it's been a wonderful year. We have surpluses at Thornton Township. We've been going after different things.
the rhyme.
bring grants back. I'm so happy for all the things we have accomplished, despite what people may say. I always think everybody should check all the facts and know what's going on in Thornton Township. So I just want to say I appreciate you guys throughout all the mess. I still and focus on your needs.
Nobody likes her, y'all.
To make sure that I have whatever it is that you guys need. I also want to say that just has my heart that people.
Girl, y'all better hit the like button because soon as this is done, it's almost done. I'm gonna hit y'all with the panda tonight. Y'all even gotta give me a 200 right now. I'm just gonna hit y'all with it. Because Kamal and Williams about to lose their motherfucking job. I don't know why they're getting paid while being on leave.
A public servant and got into.
Shut up, Henry. Shut the fucking front door. Shut your rat trap.
Stick on the wall. So that's all it is. But when people see through the
I'm waiting to
I think
hear
the
something
people are
more.
woke now.
Where's William Moore? Oh, there go my boy.
All the ones that have taught how politics go and taught how things work in government. You're seeing it through my lenses. So thank you so much just for supporting me and making sure that others understand their government. I pray that it was very helpful for you to understand what to do with a FOIA. And it's a Freedom of Information Act that goes in one of your cities.
Oh, yeah, answer mine, baby.
And you can FOIA any information that you would like to know about that board or what they have been doing with your taxing dollars. So I just want to say I'm helpful and happy with the things that we have accomplished in Thornton Township.
Look, y'all. Look. On January 23rd, 5 days ago, I sent a Freedom of Information request. As you want to talk about Freedom of Information, you better answer it. Subject, requesting for information regarding employment of youth program. I'm telling you, everything that I asked for, I do somehow end up on this damn agenda. I got the proof right here in my email. I said, this letter formally requests information pertaining to Kamal Wood employment title. Additionally, I'm requesting any information related to the youth program conducted in the Thornton Township under the direction of individual appointed to that position by Tiffany Henry. I didn't ask for the finances. I wanted to start to figure out what the hell Kamal did, what he was running, and I wanted to see was they going to be answering some Freedom of Information requests. Wait, this is the other one. I'm just keeping it real. I'm waiting for this right here. My next Freedom of Information request on the 23rd. I am inviting you to formally request a detailed account of expenditures related to bingo prizes within Thornton Township between January 22. I'm giving y'all my little MO, but I'm going to get this shit. 2023 to December 2024. Please also include a record of any income the township generated from the bingo activities during the same period. If you hear anybody talking about this, is because they listen to this live and they try to hurry up and get the information. Whoever gets it, I don't give a damn. Let's expose it. So I'm waiting for Thornton to give me this information. I'm not lying. I made this request 5 days ago. All of a sudden, this shit is on the agenda. But I'm gonna take a whole glass and shut the hell up because I'm telling you, the little dog got a big bite. So, are we still listening to? She's still fucking talking. Girl, bye. I done gave y'all some good shit. She's still talking. Let's move forward because all of this yip yap and jabber. I'm just ready for this investigation to go. And then we have Williams and Kamal. Now they should not be on paid leave. Period. So before I give y'all my panda dance, let's just talk about the many failures that Tiffany had tonight. If you didn't understand what happened, it's not your fault because it was a little chaotic, but we just gonna run that shit back down. So number one was passed. This was the image, or basically they had amended to pay bills, but they took out the image. I'm sorry, CM Communications and then Southland RC Communications, because there was some images that was involved in that particular, I guess, purchase, and they want to make sure that it's aligned with the image ordinance that they put in place for Hilliard. Look at her, she's still talking. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so then that amendment went through, it was passed. Then the general funds, it was approved. But they did again. It was a credit card bill that included something about questionable bills that pertain to the image ordinance. Anything that Tiffany has possibly paid or possibly have her face on it that is not Thornton Township, they are going to try to make her pay herself. Okay, so that's what happened. Number 2. 3, road and bridges was pretty simple. I knew they were going to pass. That's the most stable account that they have. This broad is still talking. Look at her hands just going. Okay. Number 4, the 100% tax bill failed. Okay, because nobody trusts Tiffany. Nobody wants her incentive. Nobody give a damn at this point. Employee bonus, it fell with a possibility to be looked back at, according to Ms. Wiedeman. She said her vote is just based on not knowing what the hell is going on, and she ain't saying yes to just anything Tiffany has to say. We're gonna be long-winded. Yes, her ass.
You give a person time. Sometimes kindness is what's lasting.
Hold on.
Be over the timer. Please, whatever
I'll
you
get to
do, be
Marcus.
respectful of people's time and in their opinion, however they do. Whether it's good, bad, or different, that's not matter. They are addressing the board, not the residents. So please keep your comments down so we can hear every single person that comes up and want to say something as relates to whatever it is with Thornton Township. So please be respectful of one another. All right, go ahead.
I have a comment I would like to make, Clerk. Can I just say something really quick?
Go ahead.
First of all, I just want to say thank you to the Thornton Township residents. You all are awesome, and I appreciate each and every one of you. And I also want to say congratulations to Stephanie on joining the team. Super happy.
Yes.
But one thing I do want to do is say a few words for Jerry Jones. I think kindness goes a long way, and no matter how much money you give a person time, sometimes kindness is what's lasting. So I just want to say a few words to Jerry Jones. On behalf of Thornton Township Board of Trustees, we would like to take a moment to honor and recognize the contributions of Jerry Jones. For over a decade, Jerry served as a trustee with unwavering dedication, compassion, and commitment to improving the lives of Thornton Township residents. Jerry's leadership and service reflects the best of what is meant to be a public servant. His passion for the community was evident in everything he did, from participating to Days in the Park, events to his genuine love for engaging with our residents. Jerry's favorite part of public service was connecting with the people he served, and it showed in the meaningful relationships he built over the years. Jerry's impact went beyond his role as trustee. His decades-long commitment to our youth as a coach for the Dalton Bears demonstrated his belief in the importance of mentorship and investing in the next generation. For 25 years, he guided young athletes not only on the field, but in life, remembering each of their names and ensuring they knew they mattered. Though Jerry recently stepped down from his position for health reasons, his legacy will continue to inspire us. We honor his tireless efforts to make Thornton Township a better place, and we thank him for so many years of selfless service. Jerry, you are a pillar of our community, and your dedication will never be forgotten. We wish you nothing but health, happiness, and peace as you take time for yourself. You will always be a part of the Thornton Township family.
I'd like to, I did this privately, but I'd like to make it part of the record. Thank you to the clerk's office for last Tuesday. Everything went extremely.
Yes, yes.
It helped out. You know, you just some of those things you just don't know how it's exactly going to go. But I mean, it was efficient. People got in fast. So I just want to commend them as well as the police departments that helped out keeping everybody safe. South Suburban College, South Holland, Cook County Sheriff's Department, Calumet City, everybody. But that's what happens when different entities, different governments work together. That's when people work together, you get something done. So I'd also like to thank all the residents who came out, regardless of who they support. It's about coming out. It's about giving your voice. And I just want to say thank you for everybody for coming out. And then I just want to apologize for the play-by-play on each agenda item tonight, but we got through it. So.
All right, 3 minutes. Who you got first?
Dan Lee.
Actually, really quick before you start, guys, I'm sorry, I forgot one thing.
Dapper Dan.
Just so the residents also know, you know, because obviously some of the board has, you know, obviously, rightfully so, voiced concern about having meetings and things, activities going on in the building here as well as our other buildings without us being insured. But it was asked of the administration if we get temporary insurance just to have a meeting tonight, and that was it fell on deaf ears. So we took it upon ourselves to make sure the township was insured for this meeting tonight. So we're not being hypocritical and just having people here in an unsafe environment. So I just want to
Thank you. Oh gosh. I just gotta add something.
Whether they know or not, they have the electoral board down here every single week, every other week. So with no insurance. So when people sit here and try to feed you some stuff like they did something, why they have insurance when they have the electoral board?
you just kind of prove that point.
I'm pointing it out, but they can't do it. But guess what? The electoral board is ran by the lawyers, the attorneys are here. Attorneys that sit up here. So right is right, wrong is wrong. So I understand you guys, they still out there in this building, no insurance. So I'm gonna point that out because people want payments for something they caused the fire and then want to see him around and say, public comment. All right, go ahead, man.
You don't have enough 4 years. It's not on.
They know it. Dude keep crying about his paycheck. Can't even get a working mic for public comment.
Say hello.
Greetings. Greetings to everyone in the building. Can you all hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay. First of all, I would like to congratulate Stephanie for being our new trustee, and I commend our suddenly animated lawyer for getting in the game. Stood up today, and this is what it should be every single meeting. Now, in view of the fact that we have to go through this endless filibuster at the end of the meetings, I would like to suggest to the trustees that they move the supervisor's report to the end of the meeting. So those of us who don't want to sit here and listen to the blather can leave. Because you're going to hear the same thing over and over again, and it's going to be totally alien to whatever the truth may be at that particular point. Case in point, we are now probably looking at of the only individuals in the state of Illinois that is uninsurable in Dalton and uninsurable in Thornton Township. I say this without fear because it has been put all over the airwaves yesterday by Lori Lightfoot, who gave us a complete, not a complete, but she gave us a roadmap as to how Dalton and Thornton Township have been commingling and our funds have been messed up totally and completely. What we want to do is remember that Liberation Day is coming. It starts February the 10th, and it goes through February the 25th. That's in Dalton. I'm not sure what the township April 1st. So
okay, so
she good to have April 1st, April Fool's Day at Dalton. Also, on the subject.
April Fool's Day is actually the real New Year's. No, actually, April Fool's Day, I think it's either, I'm going to tell y'all what that April Fool's Day is. It's either Jesus' birthday. It's not Jesus. It's New Year's. I think April Fool's Day is the real New Year's.
On the subject of bonuses. Okay, I love however, until we get the budget straight, until we finally figure out who are these employees that have been digging in our pockets for 4 years to tunes of tens of thousands of dollars, it doesn't make any. We have to separate those employees from the others because a 5-finger bonus has been taken by a bunch of people with credit cards. And one of them might be sitting in front of us. We don't know that. In addition to that, I don't quite understand what the options were in the closed session, but all those options should be put on the table as to what could have happened or what should have happened, if that's even possible. Because getting administrative leave with pay reminds me of what happened in Dalton. William Moore was fired from Dalton, yet he was the only one that could go in there and let anyone in. He sat there.
All right, your time is up. 3 minutes, all right.
They shut the mic down.
Just think that's funny.
Oh, actually, April 1st is supposed to be Jesus' birthday. I knew it. I was like, is it a New Year's or Jesus' birthday? It's really supposed to be Jesus' birthday. It says no evidence that Jesus was born on April 1st, but some believe his birthday was around 6-4 BC. April 1st, I'm just showing y'all that. Okay, let's keep going.
Who out? Vivian Allen.
Did you say your tech?
Yeah, that's perfect.
All right.
Hold on, clerk. Can I step in for a second, clerk, and say something real quick? I just wanna have a brief talk real quick. Thornton Township employees, there is a level of dignity and respect that you guys should be carrying yourselves with. That, ma'am, I'm speaking to Thornton Township. Thornton Township employees. I just want to make it clear that we have to treat our residents, regardless of personal feelings, with dignity and respect. Please keep that in mind while people are up speaking.
And y'all should have said that when you brought crowds in here.
This is my first meeting up here.
But you're on the other side, keeping up all the chaos.
Oh my gosh.
All right, go ahead, you got 3 minutes.
All right, thank you, Stephanie. What you said was a great introduction because she never gives the residents respect.
No, she's not.
And yet she wants everyone to respect her in that seat. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. I don't care what anybody else got to say. I appreciate Lori Lightfoot and her investigation and the thoroughness of what she gave us residents because everything on there was something that can be verified, and that's why it was sent to the feds.
And all of that, if y'all want detailed on the Lori Lightfoot report, come to my page because we got the details. Because all she did was look at everybody on the damn internet and put that shit together. I'm just saying.
So again, you're not on the federal investigation. We say you lying. But you always trying to call somebody else out. We're calling you out. You might want
other meeting. I wish y'all would have made the meeting for February the 26th. So at least we could have enjoyed her being voted out. Clean House 2025. We got this. Bill McBride.
Yeah, I am.
Good evening. My name is Beth McBride. I am a resident of Thornton Township. This whole thing that's been happening here has been really awful. The world is watching us, the country is watching us, the state of Illinois is watching us, and the communities are watching us. This has been a very bad thing with bad leadership. The thing that I want to say to the world is that I am so appreciative for the many prayers around the world. I've read many comments on blogs where people are praying for us. I've also read many comments where people are encouraging us. They're encouraging us to stand strong, and I have been standing strong throughout all of this, and so many of you have been standing strong also. We're going to continue to stand strong because we need Thornton Township for the food assistance that people need. People need rent assistance and people need housing assistance, and they need all sorts of encouragement and assistance. I'm really hopeful that there will be more mental health care for people that have fallen through the cracks so that they will receive help. I really think that if you would pray for us and continue to support us, we appreciate it so much. Absolutely.
Thanks, Pat.
Jennifer Roberts.
Good job, baby. Good job.
Good evening, everyone.
You did good.
Congratulations, Stephanie Wiedeman. Yes. I just want to say thank you to Carmen and Chris. You all have done a great job despite all of the harassment that you all have had to endure. Right now, this is a moment that we have all been praying for. People, and this is why real prayer works. Real prayer works. And we've been praying and hoping for a day like today. Now work is getting done. Tiffany, you are taking losses in both the village and the township. And the nightmare is over. I am so happy. Last week you did an interview with WVON. And you lied. One after the other. One
Always.
after the other. But you asked me a question that your friend would not allow me to answer. So tonight I'm going to answer that question. You said that my husband was stalking you. See? But I want you to know that we live in Lansing. We shop in Lansing. We do business in Lansing. And we eat at restaurants in Lansing. And here's the thing, neither you nor Keith Price or William Moore live in Lansing. You all don't live in Lansing. So the line that you're telling people, and you need to correct your lawyers because you have some dumb lawyers that are not doing their job for you correctly. And we can't wait to see you in court on April if you show up. But by then, you will be out of both seats. You will be out of both seats. Oh, Kirk Wells, let me say thank you. Thank you for what you did. And you did your job, and we are grateful. Thank you to the attorney. We are so proud of you tonight. You did your job, and that's all we've been asking for. Accountability, transparency, doing the right thing. Thank you, and thank you.
Next resident, last name is Nichole, is Olivia? Oh, Olivia.
Hey,
Okay, good evening, everyone. I wanted to start by just saying how monumental this day is for me, because William, you're out of here, okay? You're out of here. You don't even live in the township. You tried to out me several times. You don't even live in the township. One question I do have is, why is it with pay? Because they've been on leave with pay. They haven't done anything related to what their roles are supposed to be. So I don't understand why they're on leave with pay, because essentially nothing changes for them, because they've been doing the same thing. Attorney, I do applaud you for tonight. However, after last meeting, after her bullies, to Stephanie's point, said that I didn't live in the township, which I do. I didn't see you with the yellow card at the vote. I didn't see you with the yellow card at the vote. I had one though. But anyway, when I told the attorney, I said, attorney, you might need to advise, you know, I don't even know what to call it, the administration, Tiffany included, on making those statements about me not being a resident. Your response was, well, sue them then. Thanks for the information, because I will be doing just that. But to me, that just puts money in your pocket, because who's going to defend them? You. So that was, I didn't like that advice. And if you are for the township residents, you definitely weren't for me when you told me that. To me, the strategy would have been, get your people in check, because they're a liability. They can't get insured now. Yet when I file this lawsuit that I'm filing, it's going to be even worse. So, you know, be careful. No, thanks to you, I have it recorded. Thanks to you, it's recorded. But anyway, he's interrupting me. Control your goal. And it's funny to you, right? Anyway, Clerk Wells, you know, I do want to say I did thank her. I'm just going to be quiet. I want my time. Okay. Clerk Wells, I do want to commend you and congratulate you for the vote. I asked you about the vote early on, and you did tell me what the process was. Tiffany was trying to circumvent that process. And what kind of supervisor who's fighting for voter rights on one hand, claiming that people were locked out of the caucus, but then you don't even show up to exercise your right if you even live in a township. You were too honorary to even show up.
I was speaking to the employees,
Okay, but anyway, if you want to talk, come up here for public comment. This is ignorant to just be yelling stuff out while people are talking. If you want to talk, get on up here and speak your piece. But anyway, so Clerk Wells, I want to commend you. I know it's difficult to stand strong when you're pressured to do the wrong thing, because, I mean, that's pretty much what Tiffany does. She wants you to back her even in her wrongness. So thank you for standing up, for standing on the side of right, for respecting your position, and really letting the residents have the vote that we were supposed to have. Also in that, congratulations, Stephanie. I was very proud. I'm glad that you are now a trustee and our party have given us a quorum. So again, thank you guys and have a great night.
Janelle Taylor.
I'm not getting paid. Okay. Thank you.
I don't know if this works. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
I have two statements I want to make. One is a question, rather. The first statement is, at the last meeting, we had a young lady who got up here who had not even signed up to speak, and she used a lot of profanity.
Yep.
And there were at least two children in the audience, and our supervisor was smiling. Like it was
Oh, it's
cute.
funny.
And she did not have her head down as she has it down now. I don't understand. If you're a woman, lift your head up and listen to what's said, whether you accept it or not. But that's a child's move that you're doing. Okay, we'll move on from there. The other one is a question for trustee Everett Gray. I'm not sure which one it is. Why do you have to sidebar with the supervisor during these meetings? Couldn't she call you on the phone and tell you how to vote?
This is public comment.
Stop interrupting her.
Why do you have to sidebar? I'm assuming that Miss Everett
has reasoning skills. And she can make a decision on her own. You should not have to tell her what to do. If you have to tell her what to do and she can't think of reasoning off herself, she needs to step down from that position. But we know that's going to be wiped out soon.
Next person is Jedidiah.
Uh-oh. Oh. Oh. Yeah.
Excuse me, my bad, got a little distracted.
She ain't gonna want to hear this. Make sure I get her face.
So, man, there's so much. I ain't gonna say nothing, but I really didn't like
that head down low.
The newly elected trustee. But what I want to say that it's clear that you got questionable spending habits. You got a failed business venture. Your restaurant was deemed nasty. Proving while you talking about her education, we can't even verify yours.
Oh.
Since you sold for women, I really already knew by the way you handled Fania. But for you to sit up here and disparage that woman after giving her that fake ass congratulations in the beginning because you thought you was gonna get what you wanted. Here's the thing. I want to educate you. Wiedeman is a 20-year employee and ain't none of her business ventures ever failed. On top of that, she serves as a chief of staff, and she didn't fuck her way to the top.
Oh my God!
Hide her deeds. She is efficient in organization. She served as a temporary interim executive director for the Dalton Park District until she stepped aside to help her daughter become something you'll never be, which is a married woman. Moved away to Texas, and when her daughter moved away to Texas, she went to help her daughter. But I done heard about 4 or 5 people tell me how they had to take care of yours. And so while you've been a half-ass mayor, but if you wanted to get up here and earn some respect, then you should have been able to respond to Lori Lightfoot's report about credit cards. You want to talk about them not coming to work, but we've been hearing about what you've been doing while you've been at work. And I'm going to give away the rest of my time because I think on behalf of the Black Cookout Association that we would better take a vote that we're going to exchange your black ass for Stephanie to be the new member of our. So all those in favor say, all those against it say nay, all those in favor say aye.
I'm down for that right there. I'm down for that. What the fuck is this? Who's fighting? Oh shit. Who hooked up with Jedidiah? Oh my God. He's cool ass.
Oh, the security guard. Oh, his mouth bleeding.
What's up? What's up? Come on. Oh my God.
Where's Jedidiah? Oh, now he's talking all this shit.
It's not his fault. It's not Jedidiah's fault this time. Excuse my language. We're gonna have to do a replay in this video. It is babies in there. What in the he on the floor?
And this man over the youth director department. He's the youth director.
Oh shit, Kamal hooked off on Jedidiah? Wait. Wait. Okay, let's do this again. Let's do a replay.
To be the new member of our. So all those in favor say, all those against it say nay, all those in favor say aye.
And she turned and we missed it. We missed it. Yo, we missed it. It had to be Kamal and Jedidiah. Kamal had to go to. What the fuck? He's not on that. Oh. Don't worry, I'm gonna get the clip.
Oh, the security guard.
Hold on, we rewatching it. Okay, all right. We're about to remove this real quick, and we're gonna put Oh, wait a minute. We're gonna put INA clip in there because I know INA had to get what happened just now. What the hell happened? Because she turned away. Let's go.
Moved away to Texas, and when my daughter life will report about credit cards, you want to talk about them not coming to work, but we've been hearing about what you've been doing while you've been at work, and I'm gonna give away the rest of my time because I think on behalf of the Black Cookout Association that we would rather take a vote and we're gonna exchange your black ass for Stephanie to be a new member of our mission. All those in favor say all those against it, say nay. All those in favor say aye. You go, man.
No, it's Kamal. Look. What happened? And then DeMarcus jumped in it. Oh my God. We got it. We got it, y'all. We got the full clip. We got both angles. I thought that you saw. Oh my God. This is the INA clip. It's still playing right now, y'all. Oh my God. First and foremost, I just had this talk with my son about using this word bitch as black men. We gotta. That's first is a fucking problem. Then what the just hold on. Come on. Let's finish watch this. What the fuck is going on? Why is it not? Why I don't hear no sound? They lost it. I guess they showing Alicia Nichole's. That's hers. Look. That's what we was watching, but we missed something. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, let's go back to Alicia Nichole. Fuck. This was a way to end this. Damn. It was almost perfect. Let's go back to watch this.
Where's Jedidiah? Oh, now he's talking all that shit. Hey, please. And this man over the youth director department, he's a youth director. He's a youth director. Did he walk up in here? Can't wait till you out of here. You devil. You devil. You devil. You devil. You devil. You devil. You the devil. You devil. No, who they trying to arrest? No, he was the one that attacked him.
Attacked Jedidiah. I saw the whole thing.
No, that's what you wanted. That's why you out of here.
I'm glad.
They don't want none. They don't want none. Shut the fuck up, William.
Where is the police at?
Oh, you got a chair? Wow. This man picking up a chair as a weapon? Wow.
Marcus.
You need to go. You're the one trying to fight.
You're not
He done picked up a chair, y'all. Y'all saw that. Yeah, the chair.
We don't work here no more.
Who the hell had
Tiffany was in there. She was all in it. I got it. Yep, she was all in it. Tiffany was all in it. I hope he ain't related to.
He was crying and I couldn't find his parents.
Okay, there's South Highland Police. Arrest them. This man just had a chair as a weapon, swinging it around. Shut the fuck up. Okay. Just don't put your hands on me. Just don't put your hands on me. That's it. Just don't put your hands on me. That's all I'm saying. Just don't put your hands on me. That's all you got to do.
I'm good.
I'm sure she's been called worse. You can't put your hands on nobody because they call you a bitch. No, I'm saying he can't. He don't put his hands on nobody. The judge is not going to agree with him. Okay? No, it's no.
They didn't touch me. I was right there in the mix. I wanted to defend myself.
Tiffany was down here fighting. I got it on camera. She was down here fighting. Tiffany, the supervisor. Yes, she was. She was right here. I saw her. Yes, she was. You didn't do nothing. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Thank you. Look at my phone. Thank you, Beth. Thank you. Tiffany was all in that mix fighting. Tiffany was in that. Can I wait to go watch it? Oh, yeah. She was in there. She came from back here up there. Uh-oh.
Please, I want to see that.
She did.
She was all in the middle. Sorry, y'all. My phone just went off. Tiffany was all in the middle of that shit. And this ignorant girl, the one that was yelling out, talking about, and he was swinging a chair, talking about he'll take it back to Alabama. All that's on tape. Girl, stop. She's ignorant. She's ignorant. She's ignorant. You're ignorant. Oh, but you called me up. You're ignorant, girl. You're ignorant.
It's a great meeting.
She ignorant. She ignorant. She ignorant. What? You threatening me? What she just say? Okay, you threatening me?
Let them. That's the only way they can
Yeah, that's
fight.
fine.
That's
That's
the
fine.
only way they can fight. We got other ways to fight.
Girl, her ass get mocked out here. I'm just saying. Don't let this good speech fool you.
That's what I'm walking with. But she in here fighting. I started to get up and be fighting her. Because she in here swinging in here. But that's crazy. I wasn't going to get in the middle.
Where's JB? Now they don't mess the TV up.
Broke the TV.
Yeah, and that was DeMarcus up there against that TV. I saw him. He keeps smelling like alcohol. I think it's every time I walk by, I be smelling alcohol. You all right, security? You okay? Where's Jedidiah? And somebody calling you. They calling you on the other line. Hello?
You cannot call a woman a black bitch and think ain't nobody. And I remember when you said the word on your last, you just said your last. God, you need help. You need help.
Okay. Okay. Girl.
You're not just talking about, I'm her friend. No. Please give us some time.
Yeah, she's so ignorant. She ignorant as hell. She ignorant. She ignorant. She's ignorant. She's ignorant. You're ignorant. You're ignorant. That's right. Unless you put your hands on me, then it'll be a different story. No, I'm just saying. All right, you're right. No, she talking about, I said, yeah, unless you, I ain't gonna do nothing. I'm not gonna do anything.
Let me go. She's been acting up all night.
I know. I ain't worried about anything. Okay, yeah, I'm good. Honey, I'm not. They ain't got shit. They ain't got nothing. But all I said, you're right, I'm not saying nothing. You just better not put your hands on me. That I know. Tiffany should be charged. Her ass came back there. She wasn't in it at all, and she started throwing punches. Yes, I do. Yep. Supervisor, y'all, back in here fighting.
Okay.
Hey, Carol.
Sorry.
You know they have me suppressing the act.
I'm good. Yeah, thank you. Believe me, I'm not. Thank you so much, though. Thank you.
Everything happens.
Thank you. Yeah, you don't have to tell me twice. I'm not as ignorant as them.
Everything.
It's down here now. Here she come waiting. I'm good. No, I don't know. I don't know what she's doing. I don't care. I don't care at all. She's better go on home. Oh, is that what she is? Yo. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, they probably do. And look at her hanging around looking for trouble.
Come on, quickly, they always fighting him.
Yep, they were.
And that stupid bitch making over $500,000 and she fighting
y'all.
She's
fighting y'all. And look at this, she still want to do so. She still wants to.
They had a physical fight.
See you later. Have a fucked up night. She's ignorant. She's ignorant.
It's the same walkway that Trina had the issue. And they out here constantly. Everybody need to walk to their car now.
His phone? Oh shit! It was on the ground. The security guard picked up a phone, and DeMarcus picked up one. DeMarcus picked up one, and
DeMarcus got some Jedidiah phone.
What did it look like? Did it have purple? No, she was looking for a phone. I was just walking at her. But you're right. I'm not. Yeah, thank you for. Yep, I'm not doing nothing. Yeah, thank you so much. I'm not stooping to their ignorant levels.
We sat together at Wiedeman Trustees. I don't know if you remember.
Oh yes, you got different hair. I'm sorry. Yeah, thank you though. Thank you for checking.
But again, my name is Teresa.
Teresa.
Okay.
All I'm doing is catching everything to the end, y'all.
Sure did. I sure did.
It's on tape.
You know,
Pardon me. Yep. Bye, Teresa. Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right, I'm stopping right here. I don't got a headache. Ooh, child. I am like, oh my God, honeymoon, you're gonna have to replay this right here because this just went severely ugly and to the left. Shit. I'm just going to say this. I just talked to my son about this. I said, as a Hebrew man and as a man, period, I don't care what a female do to you. It's certain things that we should not do. And I don't care. I'm talking about black men, my black men. I don't condone black men calling women bitches. That's why I had to keep calling Tiffany that. It's just not right. And once a black man do it to a black woman, or a white man do it to a black woman, or anybody, it is like war. We got the clip. Y'all can watch what happened. It looks like Jedidiah walked away after he called her a bitch. Kamal jumped up, started walking towards Jedidiah. Jedidiah did a quick U-turn and whoosh. Now that's exactly what's there. Didn't I just do a flashback of how the war started between Jedidiah and Kamal? How the hell did it come to blows this week, yo? I'm telling you, Grace Levi is psychic. I can't even make commentary because I understand why Jedidiah said it, the level of frustration, but you know that certain things cause controversy. I can't even get my words together. Y'all, I'm about to get out of here. We'll talk about this. I am happy that everything happened in the meeting the way it did before all of this. But this ain't what I'm trying to see. You know I'm a magic 8-ball. Oh my God. Every time I be like, Lord, again. I just didn't want them to go to blows. Didn't I say this? I said when he was yelling in front of their house, I said this is turning too personal. I hope they don't get physical. And damn it, did it get like this? So we're gonna have to figure out what's happening. You know, Dalton politics is gonna be hot. They said I didn't see Tiffany run up because the camera was kind of like, but they said she ran up, and they were all fighting right there. But I did see DeMarcus jump in there. This shit shouldn't have happened. Plain and simple. It just shouldn't have happened, y'all. I love y'all. We gotta do better, people. We gotta do better. Yes, but this was bound to happen. But glad Jay Biz was by. And that's what I had noticed too. I was like, there, he got a bodyguard by him real quick. Honeymoon, I would invite you up here. I'm gonna let them do this because I want to talk about it, but I'm so right now just flabbergasted and just I don't know to be the upset. Know that it was gonna happen. Now it's more drama with Jedidiah in the law. You know, I ain't got a fish in it. Me and Jedidiah ain't this. But damn, I don't want to see him get more into more shit. Like we have to focus on the fight. Now this is just more getting shit. That's what I'm saying. I love you guys. Let's go to the court and bring the proof. I told you she's a crook. Oh my God. Let's go to the court and bring the proof. I told you she's a crook to help her. To help who? Huh? Y'all wipe me out with this one right now. I'm gonna have to go out with some God music. Y'all wipe me out. I'm disappointed. It was just perfect. Damn. Man. I can't even do the panda for y'all. Messed up.
Let everything that had breath allow y'all. Eyes up, but every knee gon' bow, y'all. The spirit moved upon the waters, it got life in it. Let there be a firmament, and you put lights in it. Sitting above the waters is your footstool. Every tree yielding fruit, that's that good food. You put lights up in the heavens for season and days. And Now years too, we trying to get back to them ways. You put life up in the waters, all the moving creatures. Every heartbeat is yours, y'all, we truly need you. I will forgive us, cause sometimes we take this life for granted. Everything belong to you and we can make it vanish. You're the Alpha and Omega, got every advantage. If you mark iniquities, then ain't nobody standing. Earthquakes, tornadoes, floods, they keep your commandments. The sun and moon is in his order,
Leaders, they want to hear from the mayor. If y'all ain't learned that yet, the mayor, not the trustees that don't do nothing, that only run their mouth. Y'all don't do no work, no work.
I'm Cara Wilson. I'm the mother of Alexis Wilson, killed by Dalton, Illinois police. At the time that my daughter was killed, Tiffany stood in front of a microphone much like this and said that she stood with the cops and they did do the right thing by killing my 19-year-old child. Not only did she not take those words back, she didn't offer her condolences. She's never said anything. The first thing she did was hire this group of security guards to surround her and PR. So the real reason Tiffany has security is hiding from accountability about what she said about Alexis Wilson when she was killed. Now, if you watch the coverage of this murder, these officers violated her rights, reached in her car, jumped in her car, and put 7 bullets in my child, 2 in her head and 5 down her side. And the next day, you guys tried to spin it like she did something. Watch the video. She did nothing to deserve this. And again, last time they brought up Alexis, she's doing what she does now. Look this way, look that way, every way, but at the person talking. You don't give a damn, and you never did, and you never acted like it. She called out a whole press conference to call my daughter a criminal, and Homewood Flossmoor graduate with no criminal record. But Tiffany, you have one, because we used your mugshot to protest in front of your house. And that's why you hid. That's why you have security.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around.
With your broke ass.